The second part of the review talks about scientific notation. For number 9 and 10, they want you to write each number in scientific notation. So you're going to take your decimal and you're going to move it until you find a number between 1 and 10. Which would be right there. So your decimal becomes 3.4402. And then times 10, and you have to count how many times you moved it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the 7th. And it's positive because it is a very large number. On number 10, same thing. You're going to move your decimal until you find a number between 1 and 10. So you're going to stop right there. You have 9.0465 times 10. You moved it 4 times, and then this time it's negative because your original was decimal. For number 11, they would like you to take scientific notation and write it in standard form. So when you do this, you have to think about a number line. It's asking you to move it 9 times, and it's negative, so that means you're going to go 9 times to the left. And then you're going to plug in all your zeros. So your final answer is point. So you have 8 zeros and then 6 1. If you want to put your 0 in front, that's fine too. So either answer would be correct. Number 12, this one, same thing, you're writing in standard form. So your decimal is after the 8. This time it's telling you to move 7 times and it's positive. So again, when you think about a number line, you're going to go to the right 7 times. Then you're going to plug in all your zeros. So your final answer becomes 80 million. Number 13 asks you to simplify, and it asks you to write your answer in both scientific and standard notation. So the first step here is you're going to multiply your decimals. So you're going to do 3 times 5.7. Then you're going to multiply your powers of 10. So you have 10 to the 6th times 10 squared. So 3 times 5.7, that gives you 17.1 times 10. When you're multiplying things with exponents, you add them, so 6 plus 2 is 8. Now what you have to look out for is 17.1 is not between 1 and 10. So instead of leaving your answer like that, you're going to have to move your decimal one more time. That gives you 1.71 times 10 to the 9th. So this is your first answer. Your second answer, you need to take 1.71 and move your decimal 9 times to the right. Then plug in all your zeros. So this answer must be on the line too. So both answers must be there in order for it to be correct. With number 14, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to divide your decimals. So 7.2 divided by 1.8. is 4 times, then you're going to divide your powers of 10. When you divide something with powers, you subtract the exponents. So 3 minus 7 is going to be -4. So this is your first answer because 4 is between 1 and 10, so you don't have to move anything. Your second answer, you have to take your 4, find your decimal, and move it 4 spaces to the left. So your other answer is 0.0004. And again, if you want to put your 0 in front as well, that's fine. Alright, number 15 is asking what is the degree of the polynomial. This right here is a monomial, so you look at the exponents of your variables, 1 and 1, and that gives you a total of 2. Number 16. This is a polynomial. It has more than one term. So you look at each term individually. This does not have any variables, so its degree is 0. This one is 5. Your third term, you look at all of them together and you're going to add 2 plus 2 plus 3. That gives you 7. And then your last one is just 6. When you're doing this with multiple terms, you look for the biggest one, which is 7. So your final answer is just 7.